He's aggressively
to read the title of this article. Is Melania Trump sending coded messages to us, or are we just talking to ourselves? The Washington Post.
Are they? By the way, the answer is the second one. You're just talking to yourselves. You're losing your minds is what you're doing. How are they going to handle when they lose again? Because they're going to lose again, but they're going to get real hopey-changey leading up to it.
Yeah, they really are. This article was written by Monica Heiss. Monica Heiss is a national best-selling author. She is a recipient of the Edgar Award Young Adult.
Interesting surname.
Do you want to see what she looks like?
I'd love to.
Okay, sure. I mean, we just want to know the people we're talking about to give them a fair shake.
I can't do this anymore. I can't do this anymore.
What's the problem?
I quit.
I don't get it.
I quit. I don't want to. I can't do this. I've
What's
decided.
What's the problem? I don't get it. She looks like a typical journalist.
I can't do this. Can we do this for another 5 years? I mean, this is
not on YouTube. That's for sure.
God damn it, man. Every single time.
Listen to this. A new unauthorized biography of the First Lady is titled Free Melania. And although the words refer to the left-wing fantasy meme that the First Lady is a prisoner begging for liberation and the common demand is unpacking, is it a stylistic choice? Is another word missing? Free Melania. Did it mean to imply the First Lady, like a garage sale lampshade, is available to a good home? You think that's what she meant? Look at the picture they used by these fucking people, man. They make it look like she's scowling at, I hate this man.
Yeah, and then they always use an unflattering photo.
Of both of them.
They do it with Melania. They did it with Tulsi. They always do it with the people they don't like. They pick the most weird, creepy
And it
angles.
really is true. Like, all these style reporters, like, you would have Michelle Obama dressed up like a middle linebacker wearing a dress that's look how beautiful and brave she is. And Melania, look, say what you want about her. She has fashion sense. Like, she dresses very classy, very nice, and she does. And
she dresses like the woman version of an 80s bad guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? She's perfect.
She dresses like Claire Underwood.
Exactly.
Yeah. This title is inscrutable, and so is the First Lady. Even after one reads this book, which is written by a reporter who has more insider knowledge than most, CNN's Kate Bennett wrote this book about Melania called Free Melania.
Yes.
Who is also a member of the White House press pool. Oh, that's not a conflict of interest. Writing a hit piece book on the First Lady when you're part of the press pool. Dedicated solely to Melania coverage. She dined with her, traveled with her, and interviewed her, and interpreted her. And so now we have a 267-page detailings what is going on in Melania's world during her most buzzed about moments. From swatting away President Trump's hand as they walk down the red carpet in Israel to her office flamboyantly calling for the Deputy of National Security Advisor's resignation. Because Flotus didn't formally participate in the book, much of his content is a write-around. Now, let me translate the word write-around for you.
This is good.
That's called hearsay. That means that you don't have any of these facts. You are interjecting whatever you want. It was write-around is such a scummy.
It's basically a White House slam book at this point.
Yeah. Ooh, Kate Bennett. You want to see what Kate Bennett looks like?
Is she better looking than the poopy pants Kate Bennett?
Yeah, because she's definitely had her nose done. That's the writer cover.
Not bad.
No, it was at all. Let's see here. After years of examining the First Lady, this is the First Lady, examining her, for example, Bennett has concluded that there are no coincidences when it comes to Melania. She believes Melania's white suits are intentional. Yeah. Melania's pussy bow blouse, famously worn after the release of President Trump's leaked Access Hollywood footage, was intentional. Pants, intentional. Potentially choosing to stick it to her husband's on occasion when the first couple are arguing. The president prefers women in dresses.
This is, by the way,
wow, this is psychotic, right?
Women are. This is sick. This is a sick woman.
But you know what I mean? Like, doesn't this feel psychotic?
Yeah, having Having been on the receiving end of this same behavior for quite some time now, there's a sickness of people when they sit around in a room and just like hypothesize about like another person's life. Like, yeah, I bet he's not eating right for dinner tonight too. I bet he's eating shitty food, and I bet he's not saving his money properly. You know what I mean? Like, it's the same shit where you go, what? This is a sickness when you start just fixating on, oh, I bet she hates him. Look, look. She wore pants. Dude, you know the president likes stripes. She's wearing pants to get back at it. Dude, yeah, she's showing it. It's like, the fuck is wrong with people? I don't even, there's times people have to actually like remind me of things I've done. They'll be like, yo, that was a funny line you said last week. Or, oh, you remember the time you guys went to D.C. and you did this? I'm like, no, I'm not even that interested in my own life. But these people are just nitpicking over every little thing she does. That's psychotic. I guarantee you if you went, hey, Melania, when you were wearing those pants, right? That was to get back at the president, right? She'd be like, what? No, I just
want to wear pants that was cold.
Jesus Christ.
When Melania visited a camp of imprisoned immigrant children wearing a Zara brand jacket with the phrase, I really don't care, do you, on it, Bennett says that this was intentional in a way nobody had ever begun to fathom. The message wasn't referring to the situation at the border, as Melania's detractors accused, nor negative press, which was an explanation put forth by Melania's camp. Rather, the jacket was a message for Ivanka Trump? Ivanka is a Zara fan. Bennett argues that the jacket was Melania's way of taunting her for trying to take credit for pushing her dad to the end family separation. I'm going to calm down. This is the Washington Post. This was at one point a real newspaper. It was at one point.
At one point, newspaper.
This was a real newspaper. They are now saying that all the clothes she... You want to talk about right-wingers having crazy conspiracy theories? The difference between this and like Pizzagate is the Washington Post...
Pizzagate's real?
Yes.
Pizzagate was a real thing that happened?
The Washington Post lambasts anybody that talks about spirit cooking or Pizzagate, but they'll publish an article that Melania is sending coded messages to us, to everybody, is sending coded messages that she's in trouble and she doesn't agree with Trump. Holy shit, dude.
I honestly believe in my heart that this is going to be a time that we look back and people are just going to go like, what the fuck was wrong with us collectively? Like people, you know what I mean? Like we look back on, if you look back to whatever, Jim Crow, right? And then you look back at like pre-civil rights, right? People now look back on those times and go like, Jesus Christ. Like you look back at slavery and we're like, dude, we literally did own people. Like that's pretty fucked.
Yeah.
I do think we're going to reach a time someday where we're going to look back and go like, yo, the press was just wilding out. Like what the fuck? Like this is all going to get archived. All this stuff gets nationally archived. Like we're going to look back on this and go like, bro, what the fuck?
You know what? I don't know. Somebody reminded me, but you know what Mark Levin calls the Washington Post because he always has wacky names. The Washington Compost. The lamestream media and the Washington Compost.
What?
You don't like that?
He's such a cringe boomer, but I love him.